Hey y'all. Good morning. Hey y'all. Can you hear me? Hopefully you can hear me. My little setup been doing some weird things this morning, but good morning. I'm Gigi. Welcome to the Hush Room. It's quiet time. Yes, it is. It's quiet time. This is the Hush Room time. It is Monday, May 4th, 11:33. Time for us to have some conversations. If you don't mind, spend a little time with Gigi so we can have some conversation. You know, I let the track run a minute or two so we can get a swerve on, take out medications, all those good things, you know, the appetizers before the main meal. You know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Hope everyone had a great weekend. We're getting off to another quiet time, Hush Room week. Cinco de Mayo is coming up. Mother's Day is coming up. Playoff. We're going to talk a little bit about the playoffs. We're going to have our associates to come in. I'll send the link out in a little bit. Okay, we'll have our associates come in and enlighten us on their perception of the NBA playoffs so far. Don't have a lot to talk about today other than that, unless something comes up in conversation, you know. Y'all get y'all medication together, get your lighters and things of that nature, and make sure we ready. Yeah, Mello, we finna make another one. Just want to send shout outs to everyone that's been coming through and having a conversation with Gigi over the last few weeks. Been some very interesting, I don't want to say takes because, you know, some very interesting concepts and perceptions that's been offered to us concerning this year's playoffs. And to be honest with you, we're going to talk a little bit more about it a little later. But to be honest with you, I'm kind of enjoying these playoffs. They fighting. They fighting. The referees must not, I ain't gonna say that, can't say thing. Cause fined. NBA players get fined for talking about the officiating of the game. But I can say this. Something going on. When you allowed to take your elbow and put it in a man's neck and don't get no call, and he's standing right there in front of the foul, can't say things. Can't say things. But we'll get into that in a little bit. Just want to make a few announcements before we get started. But before we do all of that, I ain't forgot where I'm at, y'all. I might be Gigi, but I ain't forgot where I'm at. Let's take some medication, because you want me to have my medication, okay? If I didn't say it, or you didn't hear me, good morning. Good morning. Okay? Like I said, this is the hush room. We're in the middle of our getting started with our quiet time. Before we go into our quiet time, let's take our medication, okay? Light is in the air. Fire them up like you don't care. Alrighty. Okay. I got that fast acting medication, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that fast acting. It don't take it, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah, it's fast acting. Alrighty. So let's get into our agenda, okay? Like I said, we don't have a whole lot of talk about outside of the playoffs, but we do have a few announcements, okay? We do have a few announcements. How about that? I guess we'll get started with this young man right here. He just popped up this morning. Where you come from? Who you? Have you been around the league? Looks like that's a Raptors microphone you speaking on. So, okay, you got one reference. Are you coming from the Raptors? Let's just read. This young man right here is supposedly been hired with the Dallas Mavericks, okay? Let's just read what Shams, y'all know what I think about Shams, okay? This is his word, these are his words, and we still giving Shams a chance, okay? So let's just read this post from Shams concerning this young man's career. The Dallas Mavericks are hiring, and I can't even pronounce his name, Messiah, Ujiri. I got to upgrade my these names. Okay, I should have went to Rosetta Stone and had her to pronounce this for me so I could learn how to pronounce this name. But it looks like Messiah Ujiri as the franchise new team president and alternate governor. Yeah, okay. Ujiri ran the Toronto Raptors from 2013 to 2025, serving as the architect of the 2019 NBA championship team. Oh, you president. You was involved. You was in the Raptors. You was the president of the Raptors. when they won that 29. Was that with Kawhi? Is that the one they won with Kawhi? Somebody help me out. When my associates get on here, I'm gonna have them to clarify this. When you were the president of the Raptors, when they, I think that was Kawhi's time. We'll get it clear. So after a 6-month search following the firing of Nico Harrison, Mavericks owner Patrick Dumont makes a major splash with his hire of a global basketball giant. They calling you a global basketball giant. I'm slipping on the tip, and I got to update my knowledge bank of who you are. They calling him a basketball giant. Okay. This is per Shams. So it looks like this young man is going to be going over to the Dallas Mavericks with his skill sets and knowledge, to help out the Mavericks. You got who you got over there? That's Jason Kidd, right? With Cooper Flag and all of them. Y'all need to figure out what y'all gonna do about Kyrie, okay? He been gone for a minute. I ain't trying to throw no shade on Mr. Kyrie, but we need an update, okay? We need an update to see what's going on with Mr. Kyrie. But congratulations on your hire at the Mavericks. Thank you for considering the Mavericks, okay? We're gonna be looking to see what you, as the president and Mr. Alternate Governor, we're gonna see what you gonna govern, okay, and how you gonna govern, okay, and that does your job description reach as far as the scouting and things of that nature. I know you got to sign out. The president got to sign off on everything, so I know you got to sign off on some things. Okay, but congratulations. All right. It was keep it in the same thread. I don't know if we talked about this or not. I don't think it had came out. But this young man, what did that say over there? ROTY. Y'all know what that means. Y'all know what that means. Mr. Cooper Flag wins the 2025-26 NBA Rookie of the Year award. No, you didn't, Cooper. Didn't. This your first year in the league, and you done went over there and got Rookie of the Year. Okay, that's a good start to your resume, young man. And y'all got some time now to get it together and work it out and embellish those cakes y'all cooking over there. I kind of like me some Cooper Flag. He just kind of followed his college career, and I like what he's doing over there at Dallas. Dallas just got to get it together. I don't know. Shoot. That's the reason why I keep wanting to know what Kyrie gonna do. But congratulations. We gonna keep watching y'all, okay, and see what y'all gonna come up with this year. Next year will be your sophomore year. Number 2, we'll see what y'all gonna come up with. See what Jason Kidd gonna do. All right. There's rumors on the internet streets that Clay may ask for a trade, y'all. He done broke up with Megan. Now he want to change his address. I'm just saying. You know, you can't believe everything on the internet, but they're saying that Clay may ask for a trade. Where you gonna go, Mr. Clay? Where you wanna go? Where the money is or where the game is? That's the question. Hopefully you can put those two together. 1 + 1 is 2. So we'll keep watching the Mavericks. But congratulations, Mr. Flag. You got past, what's his name, Khan? And I was listening to an interview with Flag, and I didn't know him and Khan was kind of like best of friends. Uh-huh. But you made it past him, so congratulations. Where we going now? Mm, what we want to talk about? I don't want to talk about them. I just took my medication. Okay, here we go. Not important to some, but important to some. Okay, who this is? Y'all remember this young man? Five-time NBA All-Star Mr. John Wall has become the president of the basketball operations at Howard University. Huh? Returning to Washington, D.C. to partner with the top-ranked HBCU in the country. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all know what Howard is. It's one of the, yeah, they're one of the top ranked HBCUs in the country. Not around the block down the street, all 51, if I'm not mistaken. Top ranked in the country. I got to educate myself some more on the HBCU thing because I used to work at one that was built on, not to change the subject, but I used to work at a HBCU, 100 and I want to say 144-year-old um, spot where it was built, which was what the block where they used to put the men on or the people on, you know, supposedly, allegedly, where they would line them up and people would bid like they had an auction, allegedly, you know. It was built on one of those in Mississippi. And you discover a whole different perspective on this education thing. We're gonna have a time where we talk about the education. I said it, education. What do you want? You want education? You need to be educated. There's a whole, man, there's three versions of this history. Three credible versions, and some of the stuff that they're teaching is kind of on the other side of the truth. I'm just saying, all depends on whose perspective you're looking at it at. But yeah, I used to work at a HBCU, and there was a lot of opportunities, not just for African Americans, because it's a historical black, we have other, it's diverse. The DR be represented, Africa is represented. It's very diverse. You meet it's a whole different environment. So glad to see that Mr. John Wall has become the president of basketball operations at Howard University. Do you think, Mr. Wall? Congratulations. excuse, excuse me. We'll be checking in on you later on down the road. Okay? Alrighty. Uh-oh. What that is? This is a conversation that I came across, or an announcement that I came across. Y'all know the South Bay Lakers, the G League department of the Lakers, that's in Los Angeles, where Mr. Bryant James plays and then I think Dalton Connect is in the G League. So that team, let me just read it to you, okay? I'm not going to read the entire announcement. The Lakers announced they who wrote this? The Lakers announced they are moving their G League squad from El Segundo, South Bay to Coachella Valley. The Coachella Valley Lakers will play their home games at Esquire Arena in Palm Desert. So you mean, okay, I know Palm Desert, Palm Springs. Yeah, Palm Springs, Palm Desert. So what does that mean for the players that are they're gonna have to move to Coachella? It's hot down there, okay? Palm Desert, yeah, that's the desert. It's hot down there. So, associates, when I send on this link, y'all gonna have to clarify how this is gonna work, okay? They're gonna, what is it gonna do? They're gonna fly from LA to Palm Springs every game, every home game? And how is that gonna affect the players that are on both teams? Okay, you got some players that's on the G League team and the main roster. How is that gonna work? The same way it's been working? Okay, y'all gonna have to explain that to me. But just want to announce that the South Bay Lakers G League team is moving to Coachella. They're gonna be the Coachella Valley Lakers. That don't even sound right. Couldn't y'all have put some sauce on the name? Okay, okay. Ain't nothing we can do. But that's where the G League is going. Okay. Per the Lakers announcement. Okay. All right, y'all. We down to the part where we want to talk about some NBA. Some NBA. Playoffs. Give me a minute. To send this link out. Okay. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Almost done, y'all. Now bear with Gigi. Okay. Sent the link out. You guys can come in. Help Gigi out. Okay. So far, let's look at the bracket. Okay. Out in the West, we got OKC and the Lakers. And I don't care what you say. I ain't gonna never forget JJ Reed, 82 points at halftime. Now, I don't care if you, man, I don't care. No. No. Mr. JJ Reed. I'm not never gonna forget that. Just like that Bam out of Bayou stuff, out of Bayou stuff. Okay, he had almost as many points as that. They had almost as many points as Bam out of Bayou. If they had scored one more point, you would have been got that Bam out of Bayou. Okay, per Trey. Okay, I'm borrowing that from Mr. Trey. Okay, but no, I'm never gonna forget. Never gonna forget. Man, please. So we got OKC, number one team in the West, just beat Phoenix, took the brooms out. Okay, yeah. OKC took the brooms out. They were like, man, we tired of this dust around. I don't care what y'all say. People want to talk about what Shay and Chad and man. That's why you cannot play the game because you too busy analyzing everybody else. Okay, we heard what you said when you said it the first time. Now you said you still saying it. And things have not changed as far as OKC. And now the Lakers, they got to get, man, please. This right here don't make no sense. Adam Silver, why you do this? Why you do this? Oh, you thought Luka was gonna be available. And that's another thing. Luka, you got all these reports on the X and the threads and one report is saying you'll be back by game 4. It might be too late. Okay, it might be a 187 by game 4. I'm just keeping it real. What you gonna do? Now, I'm not throwing shade, but I'm just saying, yeah, Lakers done had time to rest. I don't want to hear nothing about you tired. And this is, yeah, he 41. So what? What does that mean? Is there a different category for somebody that's playing over 40? Playing over 40? What page of the CBA or the contract is that on? Is there like a senior citizen category or something? Or is there special privileges for people that play over 40? I didn't see that when I was reading the CBA ABC contract that they under. You know, I did see some other requirements and other things, but as far as age, preferences and allowances, you know, I didn't see that. Y'all, hey, hush room. While we having a conversation, send me the page in the CBA or the contract or the NBA that is public information on the NBA.com page. I ain't got time to look it up, but go over there and show me the page. Send it to my email. It's right there scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Okay, send that page to my email so I can be quiet by talking about people making excuses about this age thing. Okay? Sorry. Because I'm tired of the excuses. When he's 41, okay, yeah, he know how old he is, and we do too. What does that got to do with the sauce on the stove? No excuses. This is when we start getting in this right here. You done been here what 10 times, 11 times, 12 times. You know what the flow is when you get over here to this bracket right here. So I don't want to hear it. You done been there too many times. You probably, man, the maitre d' know you when you coming in the door. Don't get me started, okay? I'm trying to be nice. I don't like this, Adam Silver. But we got OKC and the Lakers on the West. And then we got the Timberwolves and the Spurs. Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. Wemby. I just read a report. Let me get this report. I just looked at it. Anthony Edwards is trying to get back. Oh, there it is. Come on now. Anthony Edwards is trying to get back by, I don't want y'all to say Gigi giving out any false information, so I should have left it on that page. I want to say. But you got Wimby, and you got Castle, you got Fox. Who else we got over there? Okay, here's the report about Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards in the shoot around this morning. Okay, it says Anthony Edwards was a significant participant in Timberwolves shoot around this morning, and wants to return in game. Oh Lord, gee, he trying to open the door on you in game 1. Anthony, man. You know, I kind of rock with you a little bit. I ain't some of the stuff you say, you know, I don't agree with, but that's my prerogative. Edwards is pushing to play, but he and the team's medical staff will make a decision later today. Oh, okay. This is This is Shams. All right, it ain't my words. These are Shams' words. Okay. I hope he can come back. So we got, let me see. That would make the, team, that'll get a team another weapon. You know what I'm talking about? Not saying they don't have enough weapons, but and you know they was saying you was gonna be out some weeks. I'm not saying you don't know what you're doing, but please know what you're doing, because you don't need to. Please just know what you're doing, okay? Please. Okay. Victor, who they got? Wimiyama, Castle. Oh, I got one of the, I forgot about him. They got one of the Harper boys. Champagne, Vassal. Cornette, he's the center. Oh, Carter Bryant, yeah. De'Aaron Fox. Oh, Harris Barnes. Oh. Okay. And that puts another perspective on where we think this thing is going. What do you guys think? And I'm not saying I ain't throwing no shade, but the Spurs been playing a little bit. Okay, who we got? Now, one thing, what's his name, did get a concussion, and I hope he's doing good and that he's healed. But do you guys think he came back too soon? I don't know. I'm not, medical analysis is not in my skill set, but you know, you live long enough, you see somebody, you see what the timeline is with most concussions, not just in basketball, football, any kind of it ain't even got to be that. You could be walking down the street, fall on your head, and get a concussion. So, um, I hope he's all right. Mm-hmm. Okay, as far as the Timberwolves, McDaniels, you know that's the one that Nikola Jokic went running after, you know, and the word is he didn't like the fact that he was being called Charmin. You know, supposed to be the softest teeth. Oh my God. So McDaniels, Phillips, Shannon Jr., Edwards, who's supposed to be coming back. They're gonna let us know later on tonight. Somebody put an alert on their phone so we can know if Ant coming back or not. Who else? Who is this? Island. That's Bones, yeah. You came from the Clippers. You done been all around the world. Conley, you need to do something, man. I don't. Your game is kind of inconsistent. Now, don't get it twisted. You've been hitting some impactful. You've been adding to the team. Very impactful on the offensive line, but it's not consistent. It's not consistent. Kyle Anderson, Nas Reed. He been playing a little bit. So, what we looking at? Kyle Anderson. And then the young man that scored the 43, was it 43 points from the bench, Io. All right, so that's not everybody, but those are some of the players. So what y'all thinking? Let's talk about it, you know. And then if Ant come back, I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be pretty good if Minnesota will play. Because here lately the Spurs have been playing. Okay, they coming out the gate. You know. Yeah, I didn't get their defensive rating. Because after that win, their defensive rating went up. What's the defensive rating was last week? 106.5. Then what is the Spurs? 106. Oh, they going head to head, y'all. 106.5, 106.5. Both teams. Okay. So let's move on and then we'll talk about the games, okay? We got coming up Detroit. Who is that? Cade Cunningham, Isaiah Stewart. He the one called JJ Reed that word. Y'all remember? The same one that who made over in Houston, the same word that he been calling him for the last 3 years. Man. Oh my God, you ain't got no juice. You ain't got no juice. That's why you have to manufacture it. You know what? See, you got that stuff like orange juice that come in the can that's been in the refrigerator in the freezer too long, and then you finna go over here and give me something, and you brag and man, I'm finna make me some good old orange juice, and you get the stuff out of the freezer, it's been in there too long, and you're gonna put it in a pitcher, container, I don't know, put your little, put your bottled water in there, and you think you got the juice. Mm-mm. Y'all forgive Gigi. You know how I talk. Okay, I be fussing at everybody. Okay, I only be fussing because the stuff that's coming out of your mouth, you think it's true. hmm Sorry, y'all. But Detroit and Cleveland. Oh Lord, Jesus. You got Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, and Mobley over there. Who else is over there? Mm. And then, like I gave you a few players from Detroit. You guys know the team. You're a very educated sports. Uh, what is this? You're a student of the game, whether it be on the court, off the court. You can't tell me I don't know. I know what your book is saying. The game should entail, and but well, Detroit. Didn't they come back from a 3-1? Huh? Did that series right there make them the, okay, say things. Did that one right there make them the, uh, didn't they come back from a 3-1? Shouldn't everybody that comes back from a 3-1 make that them that? hmm And their defensive rating is, let's see, Cleveland 118. We talked about that last week with the gentleman with the panel. How defense is what's winning games nowadays. Okay, so we got Detroit. Okay, Cleveland, Detroit, Cleveland, and Detroit is at a 104.8. So that means Detroit's defense, you know, is a little bit better, a little bit, you know, they own you a little bit more than Cleveland. And just a shout out to who was that young man's name? Barrett, the one that made the shot that went straight up in the air and came straight down. This is the second time that that kind of shot has happened. And y'all know that ball went almost a foot, 2 feet in the air. Went, and then that shot gonna come down like that. I don't know if y'all agree with me or not, but hmm, at the end of the game, to win the game, okay? Am I over analyzing? Am I nitpicking? Am I looking at things in the wrong kind of analysis? I don't care what you say. That ball went straight up in the air and came down, and then from another angle, it almost went off the side of the rim, but something pulled it. If you're looking at it from that angle, it would be to the left. hmm You know, no. It was a fascinating shot. I was looking down at the phone and then I looked back up and I was like, what in the hoodoo voodoo magnetic matrix kind of stuff was that right there? Oh my God. So I just want to acknowledge that, okay? And then we have the Knicks and the 76. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did we say last week, y'all? We said Joel Embiid cannot at any kind of point be trying to ramp up in the postseason. Okay, we know you got hurt, and we know, but when you say I'm back, you better be like MJ walking out the tunnel. Okay, ain't no I'm back, and then you, man, please. But looks like we got the Knicks and the 76ers. Okay, what y'all thinking? And this, if I'm not mistaken, this part of the playoff is called a what? Is this called the semifinals? I think it is called the semifinals. Okay, go ahead on Lakers. You got past the first round. You haven't done that since, according to the numbers that's on the internet, you haven't done that. And I want to say it was 2022, 23 here was the last time you got this far in the playoff. hmm But we got the Knicks and the 76ers, y'all. Jalen, who is that? Brunson, Cat, Avocado, Alvarado. I don't know what his name is. Came over from the Pelicans, if I'm not mistaken. Josh Hart. I have to get Mr. Wilson give me the analysis on that because uh, the Sixers is kind of. I think the Sixers got the Knicks on speed, y'all, and that's just my analysis. I don't have no numbers. Do y'all want me to get the numbers and tell you what the numbers are saying? Because shoot, I think the Sixers got them in speed. And y'all need to get a harness on Mr. Avocado, okay? So, and that's the East Coast, okay? That's the East Coast. That's our bracket. All right, here is the series. We just read it off the bracket, but some people need to see it in a different way, okay? Detroit. First game is going to be Cinco, Detroit and Cleveland. First game is going to be May 5th, 4 p.m. You're going to get to see that on the Peacock and the NBC Sports Network, okay? So, if you don't have Peacock and you want to see the game, just sign up. You know what I'm saying? Adam Silver he got the games all around the world with the streaming services. Okay? Alrighty. The Knicks, 76ers, May 4th, 5 p.m. And they are also on the Peacock, okay? So you ain't got to open up the League Pass and then go over the Prime and then go over the ABC and then go over the Hulu or whatever. You ain't got to open up all those applications. Looks like this is going to be, both games are going to be on Peacock, okay? As far as the Eastern Conference. Western Conference, we talked about OKC and the Lakers is May 5th. Oh, that's going to be on Cinco de Mayo on the Peacock, y'all. Yeah, that's going to be on Cinco de Mayo, which is May 5th, which is tomorrow. on the Peacock at 5:30. Okay, and then looks like the Spurs and the Timberwolves 6:30 on the Peacock, May 4th, which is the day. Okay, I think it's, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, 6:30. So those are the games today again. As far as the West Coast is concerned, I didn't really give my opinion. Let's see. I just want to see something. I was looking for the a prediction. Okay. Only prediction they got on here is the FanDuel, who's telling you, what the spread is and all of that. I ain't trying to. I need some numbers, okay? Okay. I kind of want to look at each team and what they're. But tonight, Maxie and Bronson, which is with Joel Embiid, So how does that affect what's going on? What the 76ers are going to do going forward? Y'all help me out. How does this affect, what's going on going forward? Okay, here we go. Here the numbers. Here's the ones I'm looking for. Alright. So these are the stats so far. according to NBA.com. They got Shay, SGA, at number 1. He's averaging 35.8 minutes per game and 33.8 points. And we got Cade Cunningham. That's who I was looking for. Cade Cunningham. He's averaging 23.9 points per game. With 9 assists. So that's Cunningham. Who else? Tyrese. Okay, Tyrese Maxey. He's averaging 40 minutes per game, 26.9 points per game. He's averaging at least 10 field goals. Assists per game, 6.6. So what about, okay, Jalen Brunson? He's averaging 34 minutes, 34.8 minutes per game with 26.3. We did that. Dylan Brooks, you ain't playing. You already in Cancun. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I couldn't let that back. Where is Cat? Where is Cat? He's not in. He's not in the top 10. Oh my Lord. Yeah. What's going on with you? Okay, who else is playing? Julius Randle. How many points is he at? He's averaging 19.2 points. Y'all, we looked it up again over the weekend. Cause y'all know I was having a real, conversation about this young man that's averaging 2.9. You in the postseason, you all over there trying to, you showing out and stuff, you trying to, get some respect on your name, and you only averaging 2.9. We done looked it up in the basketball reference, the stat muse, you know what I'm saying? See how that kind of stuff right there? That kind of stuff right there. So on the 76ers and Knicks, 76ers and Knicks, GG is looking at, just say it. The Knicks is at a 8.9 defensive rating, and 76ers is a 118.8 defensive rating. I'm kind of leaning toward the Knicks, y'all. Got a strong impression concerning the 76ers. You know, Embiid ain't wearing that band around him. Y'all know, anyone that's an athlete knows when your ribs is kind of messed. They used to wrap that ace bandage around you, you know. So he done took that off. Yesterday, well, the other day when he played, they had upgraded him to a black one of them things that's going around his abdomen area. He over there laying back, and the machine is moving and stuff. I'm like, what is that? What is you doing? But and then the rookie, looks like the rookie done found his position. Looks like he done found his position. So only thing about the 76ers is they always got their hands out in front, begging. Man, come on now. Is that part of your game? Is that your strategy? Is that what the scouting report said? Keep your hands up. Or as Mr. Wilkes would say, raise your hand. Is that part of your strategy? I'm so sick of that. And they're not the only one doing it. It's almost always. The game is so long is because they always got their hands out. That kind of makes some sense, don't it? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. That's a hard one. But let's go with what I said. 76ers 118.8 on the defense. Yeah, let's go with the Knicks, okay? Let's see what the Knicks is working with. And that game is tonight at 5 on the Peacock, okay? Like we said a minute ago, you ain't got to open up all those other apps and get up on the roof and adjust the satellite. Ain't none of that going on for you to get. It's on the Peacock. Alrighty, Minnesota. These are my kind of perceptions of the team. Timberwolves, we waiting on Ant to call in and tell us whether he able to come to work or not. And we got the Spurs, and they got the same defensive rating. We established that. Y'all know everybody going with the Spurs. They think Wimby gonna go over there and he just gonna, he gonna dominate things. Cause he got them long arms. His arms is what, 2 feet long, 1 foot long. I don't know. Oh, have mercy. But they do have a castle. They do have a little tight squad. I named them for us. See, when you come down to the playoffs, it's not so much about numbers. The players have stopped counting the shots. Like they do in the regular season. Oh, you don't think they counting their shots and trying to get to a certain number? Even JJ Reed said, I go over, and check my numbers, see what I'm looking like, you know. And then he want to say he not worried about no. This boy be talking out the side of his neck, man. Don't you remember? See, that's the thing about misinformation. It's easy to forget what you said when you said what you said. You know, talking about check my numbers, and then I don't know if it was 2 days later or 3 days later. You talking about you not worried about no numbers, man. Mm-mm. But I said all of that to say this is gonna boil down to you telling yourself and you telling the world. You know, I said what I said. You know, even though some people say, the ring culture is not really significant. Well, why they still playing for the rings then? If it's really not that significant, they could have cut that out, that part of the league out a long time ago. uh This is too easy. It's too easy. Every time you say something, those of us that got some kind of something to think with, we be like, huh? Then you just say that's like going down the street in your neighborhood, to your friend's house, and you go down, be like, girl, I thought you said no, I didn't say that. Yeah, you just said that yesterday. Yesterday. You just said that yesterday, and you know what the response is gonna be. You know what happened was. Mm-mm, mm-mm. This part of the season, at least what I'm accustomed to, is you get into the semi. That means semi. Okay. hmm You only one step away from getting to you know the finals, and this requires. And I'm just gonna be honest. This requires you to get in that bag in a different way. All season. You've been shooting, you know what I'm saying? You've been shooting, you've been talking. hmm This part of the playoffs, semifinals, is a whole different beast. Okay. How many times the 76 have been to the semifinals? Excuse me, y'all. I just had that thought. Yeah. And don't get it twisted. We can look at some numbers just to see, what they was working with. But see, you really can't do that because it's not the same. Okay? What you used in the first round, this, is possibly is not gonna work in the second round because you done took a step up. Okay. hmm You mean to tell me it was hard it was hard to play Houston when you won 3 in a row? As far as concerned, you know, Sixers, you want to tell me it was hard to play? Nah, it was. It was. I'm not even. You guys got past who? Boston. In their house. Okay, so now you done got past Boston. Now you done took another step. Oh, you going over here to the Knicks. Hmm. Hey, Pastor, I'm coming to get you right now. So I don't know, y'all. Like I said, I gotta lean. Hi, Pastor.
My almost over. Today's my Friday. Finally getting
I
out of
can
here.
we can't hear you.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Oh, there you go.
Can you hear me?
Nope.
Can you hear me? What's good?
Alright, there you go.
Yeah, I got a little
Okay.
time. My Friday,
Okay.
so I'm gonna serve the residents and I'm just letting them enjoy their time with their families and stuff. And then about 20 minutes going to bust out the tables. Because once I finish that, 2 o'clock, I'm done, baby.
Oh, okay.
It's my Friday, too.
Oh,
Oh, I have
drop the
mercy.
mic on him. Drop the mic on him, huh?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So I was right in the middle of trying to look at each team. I wasn't using numbers. I was just using the site, test to see who I'm kind of working with in this next round. So what are you thinking? We got the 76ers and the Knicks coming up in round two. And that's gonna be today at 5, you guys. Pastor, your mic is not working. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We didn't hear you. If you said anything, we didn't hear it.
Say what?
Okay, no, okay. I said if you were saying anything, we didn't hear it. So what are you thinking about this next round? Tonight we got the Knicks
Uh,
and 76ers and Timberwolves and Spurs.
I'm more intrigued out of all these games that's in this Eastern Conference semifinals. I'm more intrigued with the Timberwolves and the Spurs.
Mm,
Everybody, cause Wemby. The Spurs. They won their first playoff series in a while,
right.
and getting back to the playoffs. And I think Ant-Man gonna have something to say. I know everybody ain't been talking about him too much, but he is questionable tonight. Yeah.
Right.
And
Right.
the matchup that I'm interested that nobody ain't speaking of is Stephon Castle. Can you
Yep.
stop Ant-Man? Can you stop Ant-Man?
Yeah.
But that's matchup right there is. I know he probably gonna see him. He gonna see Vassell. He probably gonna see Champagne. He gonna see a little bit of everybody. Harrison Barnes
Mm-hmm.
probably.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Castle is a key piece for them though.
yeah. Last year, Rookie of the Year.
He's a key piece along with Fox, but Castle is a key piece for them, I think.
Yeah, because this is a collision course. Because everybody want to
Mm-hmm.
see OKC and the Spurs, and I don't, it surprised me that so many people are riding with the Spurs. I'm like, I'm like,
Yeah, because the preseason, because the season, what was it last week? We said they 4 out of 5.
that don't be shit because
No, because the team
I
can
see
break
teams,
down in the
right?
postseason.
No, I seen teams that swept teams in the regular season and then end up
Hmm.
getting swept by that same team who they swept in the regular season. So the playoffs is a
Hmm.
different animal, it's a different beast. When they play OKC, they're
Hmm.
gonna definitely feel that pressure. But I
And
ain't
if they
trying to.
do,
As if they beat
well,
Minnesota.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If they can get past Minnesota, because I mean, you can't. People are doing the fan duel and all of that under Dallas. Put your coins on it. But I'm not putting my coins on it because this is not you.
I ain't putting no coins on nothing because I don't bet. Right.
Right. But no, I'm just saying people are betting on the Spurs to make it to OKC. You know,
Yeah.
and just because of the
Julius
regular
Randle will have to
season.
ball out too. Julius Randle
Oh
will have to
yeah,
ball. He gonna have to
Nas
ball out.
Reed, Nas
Nas
Reed
Reed.
going.
This is a
Yeah,
Nas. This is definitely a Nas. This is definitely a Nas. Cause they both got
Nas
good
Reed.
benches. This is a
Right,
Nas
and
Reed series right here.
right,
Cause he can
right,
he can make he can make women go out there and
and
guard
kind
him
of
on the
mess him up.
perimeter.
Yeah, yeah, and then what's his name? What's the boy? What's the McDaniel's?
Yeah, but Jalen McDaniels, he gonna be a dog. It's gonna be interesting who he guard
it's gonna
because
be
it,
interesting to see.
is he gonna guard Fox? Is he gonna he can guard 1 through 5 basically. I say 1 through 4,
Uh,
but in this day and age, I will give him 5.
right.
But yeah, I just came here to show some. I'm about to get back to work and everything. I have to come through, man.
All right, come on back if you
Nobody.
can. If not, I'm gonna
No, I
be.
get
I'm
off
just
at
gonna.
3.
Okay, I'm just gonna be here another like 15 minutes anyway. Cause we gotta give these games, to see what they're gonna start out with
What time the
before we
game
can
starts? Oh, come on, at 5.
one
That's
at
that's
five
all
and
West.
one.
That's our time.
What? Yes, that's how it's supposed to be
Okay,
our
that's
time.
West.
Usually when it's the East Coast, it's a ET, ET phone home.
I'm not even paying attention to the screen. I'm not even paying
Yeah,
attention.
but 5 and 6:30. So I'll get with you before then. Okay.
All right, peace.
Peace. But yeah, that. Those are my, those are my thinking. That's my thinking. Um, as far as moving forward, see what the defensive matchup's going to be. And see the thing about it, people think regular season play is the same as postseason play. It's not. It's not because see, you got too many motivators in this kind of situation. Um, Everybody want a championship. Everybody. I don't care if it's Eastern Conference, or Western Conference. Everybody want a championship, and everybody approach that a different way. You know. So regardless of what they say about the ring culture, everybody want a championship. Don't tell me that these men, even though they're getting paid millions of dollars, don't want a championship. Don't downplay the ring, okay? They want a championship. They want a parade. They want the champagne, okay? And Anthony Davis just said that a couple of weeks ago. I played that on the stream. Okay, he said he wants the whole experience. So he said, I know everybody call me the champion, but I want the whole experience. So before Caruso took it back, he said, I finally got a real one. That's too easy, y'all. If Gigi can analyze and understand what, man, please. So I said all of that to say these teams are not the same as regular season. It's not like I said, it's not the same motivation. You know, especially if he was like Denver and Minnesota. McDaniel said, "Man, you like charm," and people was fighting. You know, getting fined. You know, so I said all of that to say the numbers matter, but the numbers really ain't talking about nothing right now. This is where the eye test. You can see who wants it and who don't want it. You can see the mistakes. You can see when that ball in the Raptors game went all the way up in the air, 1 foot. It came all the way down. Okay, and what in the hoodoo voodoo is this? You got a number for that? You got an analysis for that? Okay, they shooting hoodoo baskets. They shooting baskets. Man, come on now. So let's see what they're gonna do. They playing in the Knicks, and then they playing at the Spurs. Now, are y'all gonna go 4-3? Are we gonna go 4-3 with the Sixers and Knicks? We're gonna go 4-3. Knicks. That's a concept. You know. Are we gonna go 4-3? 76ers? Huh? Or are we gonna go what? 4-3 Spurs? Y'all think the Spurs are gonna take the Timberwolves out like that? Are we gonna go 4-1? 4-1? And that's that 4-1 Spurs. 4-3 Spurs is contingent upon Anthony. A lot of people saying Anthony Edwards coming back. So are we gonna give the Timberwolves 4 games? You know. I don't know how I feel about that one. But we'll see. I'm not gonna keep harping on that. We'll see. I've been here for almost an hour and a half, you guys. And appreciate everyone that's been listening. Next week, Lord, if Jesus don't come or I go see him, we're gonna break some numbers down because the second round games will have been played, you know, and hopefully we will have some numbers to talk about on the semifinals, because now after this week coming up, like I said, we'll begin to see which way each team is going. Okay, toward the finals, among other things. Okay, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. It's been nice. I hope I said something that invoke a conversation about something you want some information about, or someone to understand, or you know how we do it. Gotta get ready for the games tonight. hmm Gotta get ready for the games tonight. And put some pen and paper. Start getting some numbers for us. Okay. Thank you for liking the video. Shout outs to everyone listening. My contact information is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Y'all holler at Gigi on the TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. You know how we do it. Okay. I think the email is there too. Go over and check out the channel. There's a lot of, I try to post as much as I can on the channel, in the community page. Not just sports, there's everything there, okay? Love you guys. Enjoyed it. And let's see what this week is going to look like as far as sports are concerned, okay? Alright, y'all. GG fitting. On that one, GG going to drop the mic on you. Okay? Love you much. Have a blessed week. Keep it quiet.